Hi everybody, this is Miss Carrie. You might remember me from when I came and sat in on Mrs. Wilson's second period with all of you. I'm going to be making a total of 4 of these videos for you, one for each lesson that you do in person with me, just to supplement what we're doing in class and making sure that everyone has a video to come back to if there was something you missed during the lesson. As you might remember me talking about in class, our overall unit is designing a superhero just for you. You're going to have your own superpowers, your own little world that you live in, and your own story. Today's lesson is just about brainstorming. You're going to be coming up with your own character and your own ideas to put into your story later on. So with that, let's get started.
So here are some examples of some famous superheroes. You see Spider-Man up in the top left corner and Wonder Woman standing right next to him. These are a few that you might recognize or you might not. In class, we talked in a little bit more detail about these superheroes and what they're like. But today, I want you to think about what stands out to you about each of them. Is it the way they look, what they're wearing? Maybe it's their name or their superpower. Either way, these are important things to reflect on that'll help you formulate your superhero later. This set of pictures might not be what you think of when I first mentioned superheroes. We have some iconic figures like Harriet Tubman on the left and Greta Thunberg on the right. Heroes also exist in our everyday life, like doctors and firefighters, and maybe even a member of your family that you really look up to. Keep thinking about how we can push the boundaries of what a superhero actually is as we go along throughout this project.
Great. So now that you've learned about the different kinds of superheroes that are out there, some of them you might have been familiar with, some of them you might not have, let's get into the brainstorming part. Let's think about our own superheroes.
The only materials you'll need for this portion are paper and something to write with. Feel free to pause the video here and go grab those if you don't have them already. Now that you have all your materials, let's begin with the writing portion. You're going to be writing a narrative that's about 5 to 10 sentences long, which includes all the elements on the right side of this screen. Start asking yourself the questions that are on the left side. You're going to have to come up with a superpower and a name for your superhero. You're going to have to figure out where the story is set. You're also going to need one other character that's included in this narrative. Maybe it's a sidekick, maybe it's a villain. It could be any number of things. And finally, you need to make sure that you have a story to go along with your superhero. What's that story about? Go ahead and pause the video here, taking all of these things into account, and work on your narrative for as long as you need to.
Remember to keep referencing those guidelines as you work, because that will make sure that you have all the elements you need to create your story later on. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here with me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!